And we are live, everyone. Welcome back to our Cosmic Cup September 2025. We are in our Fortnite Solos Reload tournament. I'm joined by Eternally. How are you doing today?
I am doing just fantastic, Edge. How are you doing today?
I've been doing pretty well. I've been getting hyped and excited for this tournament. We have a more quaint crowd than usual, but we're playing Reload, so it's all good. We have 19 players here on the map spread out across here, and we're playing solos today, so everyone's in it for themselves. This is our first solos tournament. What do you think? What do you think we could see here?
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely one I've been eagerly awaiting. Solos really kind of flips the whole tournament style on its head compared to a lot of what we've seen before. A lot of the focus on teamwork, working together, trying to outflank enemy teams, things like that. It's very different whenever you're just one person, you're going mano a mano. So it's definitely something I've been excited to see. I'm really excited to see how it plays out in this tournament.
Yeah, same here. I'm very interested to see the experiences of solo competition, especially in Reload, where you have the limited amount of reboots, which we didn't see in our last Reload tournament. Got one quick elimination on Stack Pack TV by Kids 5611.
Nice first kill so far, kind of getting us started off here. Now I'm not sure there's any competitors I recognize thus far, anyone to look out for. So we're gonna have to kind of see how it plays out over the course of the game. But looks like Kids is already going in hot. 2 eliminations now. See if he can make it 3.
We got into a little bit of predicament. They got boxed in. They do have a lot of movement left with that grappler. They're kind of wasting a little bit though. Building around, no healing in the inventory. They're gonna try and get some shields in this chest. There we go. I'll quickly pop this, but they may be getting chased. Let's see. Killed by Zephyr was the one targeting them. Did not see anything come through there in terms of counterattack.
Yeah, and so far we're not seeing we're seeing a fair amount of kills here, but nothing too crazy so far, especially, given that it is solos here, but especially once this map starts to close down, I feel like it's gonna turn into pure chaos. 2 a.m. JJ just getting shot out of the sky on drop. Very unfortunate here. Not a great start to the reload, but let's see if we can pull it back. Oh, now I do remember Naperville in the last tournament we had. I remember they definitely had some really great players here. So, not exactly sure who might be returning, but this very well could be a competitor to watch out for.
Yeah,
Looks
absolutely.
like they're
Naperville's
taking some
brought a lot of
fire.
players today. We'll see what we have here from Naperville 4. Not sure who's playing here exactly. Oh,
Oh,
they're getting shot just as I was about to switch away. We got an elimination. They are
very
respawning
poor
soon.
timing to be opening the inventory there. Very
Oh,
unfortunate.
we might have a 1v1. I believe this is Kids versus Killed by Zephyr here. A fight that I was mentioning could be possible. Watching it from the other perspective, we watched Kids
Ooh.
a couple times so far, and yeah, Zephyr's aim on point today. Some pretty nice shots with that OXR rifle. Gonna move in a little bit more. Playing a bit aggressive here, which I would say is the play here. You got them low, you have a bit of material, you can get into a little bit of a build fight. It's not as much material as I'd want for a high profile engagement, but we're early in the game, it should be good enough. Shockwave grenades are going to be nice, but they're getting shot at. Got caught a little bit off guard.
Yeah,
Let's see how they
absolutely.
respond.
And it is very interesting to see this mode. Sometimes we see a little bit of a resource deficit in these plays. You got to be a little more tactical, use what little ammo you have. But it seems like the game's really just kind of lavishing all sorts of materials on everyone, and that definitely lends towards people playing a little more aggressively here. Zephyr's definitely not in a good spot here, but I don't know. Even taken down from the third party. TTV Superstar actually taking out both the players there.
Yeah,
And
Superstar
a
picking up
little
both
bit
of
of an
those picks
upset.
was amazing, and that's another life down for Zephyr. Solo reload, how the format works is you have 3 total lives. So 2 reboots for 3 total lives, including the life in which you spawned in. And man, this rotation's really killing people. A lot of people were not in this zone, did not move super early, and we're seeing some 2 and 3 way engagements here on the outside of the zone. as people are starting to come in. Wow, Joel the Goat just
Ooh.
got blown up by that minigun or SMG. I couldn't exactly catch what it was. Joel getting an elimination there, got some legendary healing as well. Or Joel got eliminated, excuse me. And now the players are starting to get close to each other. This is where it's going to get interesting.
Oh.
Did Neighborhood 3 just kill himself? I'm not exactly sure what
I
happened there.
think he might have died to the Squid Game little event down there. I haven't seen that for myself, but I think he very
Oh yeah, you're
he
right.
very possibly might have died from that doll. Very funny there. Wow, TTV Superstar picking up another kill on Zephyr. This guy's going crazy right now. Definitely seems like someone to watch out for. We have a bunch of people getting grouped up here in this kind of farmland. Zephyr trying to make some distance. Now, I don't believe I've seen... is there any indication anywhere on the screen of how many lives each of these players have left?
Unfortunately, don't think our favorite Epic Games have put that in.
Oh.
It's unfortunate, but yeah, we don't have a life indicator on the spectator POV, unfortunately. But that was not a final elimination. We do have this respawn timer, and as you may remember, in Team Reload, your respawn timer is a bit longer, since you have infinite lives in the team mode, based on if one of your teammates is still alive. As you get later and later in the game, you will have you'll have a longer timer, but you always just respawn almost immediately within 4 seconds after your elimination, because you have limited lives here in the solo. And Wrigley, unfortunately, you're using their last, I think, reboot here. I think this is their final life. So
it seems like that might be the case. So it's just a very unfortunate spot to drop. Reloads really can be brutal. Sometimes you don't even get a chance. You get back onto
here's
the
that
ground.
minigun that we saw earlier. It's a shredder. Oh my goodness.
God. This thing is ridiculous. TTV Superstar, 10 kills.
Wow.
Like, oh
look at that
my
headshot.
God.
Superstars on a roll.
Holy.
They really are a superstar.
Yeah, absolutely. 11 kills so far. And what an insane snipe right there. I'm very impressed, I gotta say. We very well could be looking at our winner for this round if he's able to keep it up. Let's see who else we still got alive. Looks like there's 8 other players right now.
Yeah, they're all kind of congregating here on this right side of the map. Barely anyone on the left side, which is where I believe our pal was at over there. So gonna have to rotate in, or just try and take advantage of that sniper.
Yeah, absolutely. We do still have. It seems like people are having a lot of trouble getting into the zone in this match. Definitely something we've noticed. And that storm's pretty vicious in Reload. It'll
three-way
eat you up.
engagement. Killed by Zephyr's
Man,
one of
Zephyr.
them, so we know it's gonna be electric. All right, tapping a little bit of a kill on beast mode, but the storm damage is coming in. Look at all this healing though. Legendary healing, chug jug minis, blowberry fizz, all these items here, very strong.
Yeah, Zephyr's definitely in a pretty good spot right now. Not sure why he's ducking into the porta potty.
Some of those used to warp you to different areas. My guess is they don't do that anymore. Another engagement kids here. We haven't spectated them in a while, but they're definitely one of the top contenders in this map. We're going to see how they perform. 8 out of our 19 original players and drop 1 left. So we're about halfway through the elims for this game, using shockwaves to try and break some of these walls with that instant break. Edits coming in from the enemy player here. I'm very interested to see what kids will do. And they're just not going to take the engagement. They're going to disengage, grab some extra movement. Very smart. That looks like that minigun.
Oh my God. What a escape. 3 health left. Definitely not a great place to be in.
Yep. And they were fighting Superstar, so yep, that minigun I did recognize
of course.
This mythic minigun is a killer in this lobby.
It just absolutely shreds. It does look like we have a good couple of players that are just way out there in the storm right now.
Yeah, let's take a look. Wait, hold on.
Who is
Naperville 4?
Naperville 4? What are we doing out here?
Well, they have 2 medkits, so they're probably going to be fine with reload and how small the map is.
Looks like they've got a 3rd, actually. Yeah.
I mean, with how small the map is, this rotation is possible, and the storm has not gotten very punishing at this point. We're still on 1 tick.
Yeah, you know, very interesting plays here. Maybe definitely similar to.
Oh, the
Oh,
sniper came in from Superstar.
wow! Oh my God, Superstar is truly just unbelievable. The sniper and minigun are both absolute killers here in their arsenal. Taking out another player, 16 elims now.
Yep, and we see
Three
in
other players remaining.
yeah, and we see
Uh,
in the top right the even if you still have lives left, your reboots end in a minute. It's time gated here, so we might see some risky plays come out from these final players, or they might just take it safe. They might enjoy the loot. If you're in Beast Boat's position, you don't have a lot of weaponry here. I would try and go for a risky engagement these next 50 seconds, assuming that they have lives left. Unfortunately, we can't tell.
Yeah, unfortunately there is no way to know, but you're absolutely right. Really, all you can do here is try to get an elim if you can. Make use of that one last reboot, possibly.
Let's
Looks
get
like
a
Superstar's taken out someone else. Naperville did manage to make their way in with a shotgun and a dream here.
Yeah, they're buying more healing right now. They're at designer docks and they still have a
Oh
while to
man,
go. Kids has
really?
gotten eliminated and I believe they're completely out of the game by Superstar. Eliminated them on a few respawns.
It
I
looks
mean, this
like
minigun is
it.
just brutal right here. If you get the mythic
My
minigun, you're
God.
definitely ahead.
Yeah, I mean it seems like that between that and the sniper, it's really just
So it's
allowed
Superstar versus
to
Naperville,
dominate.
and if Naperville keeps finding healing, this might throw
Oh man,
it might throw our friend Superstar for a loop. I don't think they know where this player's at.
this is
I'm gonna
genuinely
circle back to them.
hilarious.
Yeah, they're trying to look in the whole zone. They're not there, my friend. They're not there. And I
And
don't know if they know that.
the circle really could potentially work out.
Oh,
Oh, not
the
quite.
storm
I guess
killed
the tick
Naperville.
got a little too hard
And there
from
you
the
go,
storm.
Superstar with the victory in the first game. Ball and Naperville 4 getting a super strong, well-earned second place there. And yeah, we're going to send this over to the TO staff, get these scores processed, guys. And we will be back very soon with drop 2. A great first drop there, and we'll see what we have coming up. Thank you, guys. And folks, we
Oh,
are back with Cosmic Cup September 2025 Reload Solos. Spectating Zephyr here again with Eternally. How we doing, man?
doing great.
Wow.
Man, Zephyr
Electric
just
start.
starting us off strong. Holy moly! After that very exciting first round, I'm definitely, I can't wait to see what happens in this one. It's definitely a lot more fast paced than what we normally see in our tournaments with kind of the bigger maps, bigger teams, and it leads to a lot of really exciting engagements here. So there's definitely some really notable players to look out for. Zephyr's especially one of them. Who did you like in that last match?
So yeah, in the last match, I have to say, even though they didn't win and they got eliminated a little bit early, the start that Kids had, I think we have to mention that and keep an eye on them. They were doing great, had some great early game momentum, then kind of played it a little bit low key near the end of the game. I'm going to spectate them right now. Look at all that healing they have. Certainly well equipped moving into the next phase of the tournament here off drop.
Yeah, absolutely. No, you're absolutely right. Kids is of course. Oh, the golden scar! Wow,
Yeah,
what
that's
a
a great
drop
weapon to
there.
have.
Definitely a standout player. Of course, we had our winner from last round, Superstar, already at 2 eliminations. Let's see what they're up to. Just,
Yep, they're just
oh
skating
my
around the
God,
map
look at
trying to
that
find a limbs.
movement.
There are some players near them, so this should be possible. Going near a group of 2 players here, it looks like. You can see it in the map on the bottom right corner. And we'll see what they have. They don't have the minigun this time, but they're still good without it. Great shotgun aim.
Yeah.
No less than 70 damage on each shot for the Gatekeeper. That's pretty good. That's some legendary heal. Oh, wait, why are they using that?
You know, that's a really great question there.
Maybe they just don't want anyone else to have it.
I guess so, but yeah. Taking out Zephyr there, I believe that's the first of Zephyr's deaths. Superstar is just on a rampage chasing these people down. Oh, and their Naperville, our Storm Hider from last round. Definitely a very interesting second place, but impressive nonetheless for hanging on that long, you know? It looks like Superstar's already off to a great start. Let's see if anyone can kind of match them this round. Hopefully keep things fresh, you know? But really just great movement here. You can tell they're definitely a very experienced player to the game.
Now let's take a look around and see lots of players congregating near Tilted Towers. That's like half the lobby. While we were looking at the map, another elimination from Superstar. Just thought I'd go out and mention that before we continue. We have like a group of 5 or 6 players around here around Gorwood Pro who I don't believe you spectated yet. At least not a lot. They have a pretty great kit, but took a lot of damage when flying in. Can get knocked down by Beast Mode.
Beast Mode was definitely pulling their weight in the last match. 2 eliminations, definitely putting up a good showing so far this early into the game. Maybe hoping to see if they can pick up another one. Some player very close by actually. Let's see if they run into each other.
Yeah, Beast Mode woke that player up in the 1x1 right there with the sniper. They're moving away. Trying to grab another shot, unfortunately not able to. Superstar with another elimination. Oh my god.
Definitely the Grim Reaper of the match here. Definitely not someone you want to run into. Beast Mode making pretty good use of this grappler here. Good movement. Also, something we haven't really touched on. It's definitely interesting to see in the reload mode just the kind of different variety of equipment that you can find.
Yeah,
versus
exactly.
The regular
Reload's
mode.
not season specific. The maps actually change in pubs every 20 minutes. So basically every full long game that you play, you're going to be playing on another map, and it takes from the loot pool of every modern Fortnite season. So I believe it takes from the past 10 or so seasons, and some more classic weapons outside that, things that have appeared in the last 10 seasons. It takes a variety of weapons. You'll see like Marvel collab items and all that stuff, even persisting beyond their original length in Reload.
Yeah, which can definitely lead to some interesting matches. Definitely a lot of really, on meta, very powerful things like for example that Shredder minigun we saw in the first round really just absolutely
Wow.
taking care of business for Superstar. Hayden, very nice shot there. Um,
Here we go. A
Beast
bit of
mode
a
in an engagement.
confusing
Ooh,
edits from Zephyr, but Beast Mode was able to run it
cool.
back. All right, there we go.
Very, very nice plays there from Beast mode. Oh!
Wow.
Kids taking him out from range with the sniper. That's about what we can
Naperville
expect
Force seems
from
to be
kids, though.
employing the same strategy as the last game. Just out in the storm. Look at all the healing. I mean, this is their strat. 20 bandages and 3 medkits. They need
It's hilarious. It's hilarious. I
med
mean, we
mist
really
is gonna be
haven't
good for
seen
them.
anything like this from another player. But I gotta say, I
Are we
kind of love it.
blundering? You have 15 bandages on the ground. They have 5 in the inventory. Are they just hanging out here? Oh, they're
There
waiting
we
here
go.
because they have
Okay.
20 bandages if they don't move from the spot. So that's the plan. They wanna work through all these items first.
I
Where are we
believe so,
going?
man.
I wish we could have a stream dedicated to Naperville 4 just so we can kind of observe.
Yeah, honestly, just
All the,
kind of constant eye on them. They seem to be actually moving away from from the circle.
Yeah,
In a
alright,
very
using the campfire too. Alright.
of course, the campfire.
Yeah, so they're gonna be having a fun time.
Oh
Everyone
man.
kind of going in retail row. We're zoomed in enough to see the nameplates here. We got like a 3-way engagement. Superstar as usual.
Oh my god.
Just having a
Just a
great time.
monster.
11 elims, and there are still 12 people left. And the elims count even if you kill someone who still respawns. You're still able to kind of accrue points that way. So being aggressive in this reload is rewarded with our point system. Wow.
Oh
Naperville 13
my
going down.
god, Naperville or Superstar or Naperville there, just definitely getting hunted down. Oh my god.
This is just expert
13
gunmanship
elim.
right here. And Joel second place in kills here.
Yeah, Joel definitely caught a couple unlucky breaks in that last one, but definitely making some plays here now. See if they can get this fight. It's always interesting to see the sort of build battles that happen because that's for sure a pretty tricky aspect of the game, being able to, kind of keep up with both your opponents and yourself, being able to build like that. We've come to a little bit of a stalemate here.
Okay, there we go. We got the edit
Oh!
fight right there. Joel getting a great pick. They have a lot of building material too. The 50 cal sniper is also super useful for breaking down walls and all that. So, very excited to see how this is going to continue.
Yeah, definitely a pretty solid loadout here for Joel. Superstar for getting the kill again. Unfortunately for beast mode, finding some more healing. Just a absolutely great showing from Superstar. Let's see what Joel can do. And a little
Versus
bit of
content rogue, mythic drum gun's gonna be a strong weapon. I know content saw where the bullets were coming from there. They kind of just hold up, and there's another player down here that's engaging. If we zoom in, we got Blackout who's trying to get some extra eliminations on people. There are a lot of players in the zone right here.
oh,
See Blackout caught off guard by the player on top. There's like 3 levels of players. There's someone above, someone in the middle, someone below. Person above dropped down, and of course, it's our boy Superstar. There were actually 4
course,
people
of
there.
course.
There were 4
Oh my
people in this little zone. I think one of them got out, but there's still Superstar and one other person. So I'm very curious to see how the Superstar is moving out.
don't exactly remember how many elims they had in the last match, but they're at 17 right now.
They're
just
beating the figure. I think they had
absolutely
14 in the last
insane.
game. I mean, really just dominating on the kill count. Some folks are gonna have to get more aggressive in the early game to be able to catch up because the placement points are helpful, but Superstar is also getting them. They're not dying. So, I'd say the strategy is, we're in a tight knit lobby. We have 20 players, where you can kind of start to identify these players based on their skins. if you run into them. If you manage to see Superstar skin, no one else is using it in this game. If you manage to see it, maybe grab a sniper, a long-range weapon, try to get your shots that way. See if you can take away some of his lives, reset his gear. Because that's really how you're going to be able to ensure that you're able to get more picks. You're able to rival him in those kills, because he has almost 20 kills. And kills are really going to be the main way to earn points in reload.
19 now.
Yeah,
My God.
seriously. Luckily for these other players, Superstar's on the complete opposite side of the map. Gives an opportunity for players like JJ here to try and pick up some eliminations, solidify their spot in the tournament.
Really is, you definitely get some very interesting engagements here between, you know, we do see most of our players do at least have 1 or 2 elims here, so, you know, no one's doing nothing, but you, oh, excuse me, you definitely see a little bit of different levels of challenge here between a lot of the players, between a lot of these engagements. Oh, and we have Superstar here. This might be pretty bad for JJ. Let's see if he can pull off the kill. And again, we're seeing the Storm is really doing a number. Do we still? Oh, of course. Let's Superstar going for the kill. 20 elims now.
Wow!
Oh!
Naperville 14 or 13,
Wow!
excuse me, in a huge upset, knocking Superstar down. That's incredible.
Well done, Naperville. I mean, it really is a gear game here, you know, if you have the right equipment. Oh man, Superstar went for the revenge, but if you have the right equipment, you can take down even, you know, the top players in the lobby. Absolutely. Sometimes you just pull off a better shot, or like you were saying, using a sniper, getting up close with a shotgun. It's really about using what you're given, and taking advantage of that.
Exactly, just being strategic there. Like Superstar is getting a bit cocky, a bit confident. Naperville came in, you know. Usually the players like Superstar, the good players, are trying to flick. They're trying to, you know, shoot in a way to where if their enemies are super mobile, you know, they can't be taken advantage of. Superstar is kind of in a haste, and Naperville 13 didn't move around a lot in that engagement, was crouching the whole time. Superstar might not have been prepared for the tactical shotgun, the higher fire rate. So again, you know, it's just to kind of building some moves based on your equipment's great. Superstar in a build fight. We got 3 players left in this zone. It's getting really small. Everyone still has enough space to kind of build their own structures, but definitely being pushed together here.
I didn't see at what point. Unfortunately, we did lose Naperville 04, our Storm Warrior. Uh, but I think they held out until about the last 5 or so. So I mean that, you know, those placement points might really pay off here in this tournament. Superstar kind of up on top of things. Seeing if they can get this elimination down here. 21 elims, 3 players left. There's no reboots left as well. So these will be our final 3 lives.
Okay, nice
Oh,
edit
wow.
for the elimination. And that's a final elimination. 1v1
Very
Superstar
nice.
going in. And eliminated while trying to pop the
Wow.
Chug Chug and the heal. Constant we're going down 23 elimination victory royale for Superstar, and that ends our second of 5 total drops. We're still figuring out some issues with the scores from drop 1. Our TO staff's working very hard on that, and we're hoping to have those results to you after we come back and we're ready for drop 3. I believe we will go to a break now as we sort out these scores and get our drop 3 out of 5 score drops in for you guys. Thanks for watching the September. Man, this years went by fast. I'm not used to it. Cosmic Cup reload solos here with Edge and Eternally. We'll be back very shortly. And we are live, everyone, back with Cosmic Cup September Fortnite Solos Reload. We're in another game here. Back on the first map we saw, back with Eternally. What did you think of the last game, and what do you think of these drops here?
I definitely, even from the first game, there's very much a pattern. First of all, Naperville really taking their time to fly in. It seems like this is a theme for Naperville, is just being a little conflict avoidant. But yeah, that last round, I mean, it's a lot of the same of what we saw in the first round. First of all, just a very dominant performance from TTV Superstar, who did once again take first place, topping their kills from before. I believe what they end up with, I want to say 23, possibly. But besides Superstar, a lot of great plays from players like Kids, for example. Definitely a lot of good going on, but a lot of very intense fights, big fights of a lot of players. So. Anything that you really noticed in that last round? Anything you want to hit on?
I was just saying, reiterating the same thing I said last game. I'm hoping that we see some more surprise elements come in. We saw Superstar just get surprise eliminated. We've seen some surprise snipes come through. I think those are really going to be the way that people push the scale of reload of this game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's again, we are having a little bit of some issues with our leaderboard right now, so we are working on that. But I mean, we can definitely expect to see Superstar there at the top, but at least the sort of battle for second between a lot of these people, it's going to be interesting who is where, given the a lot of very interesting different performances. Like I said, Naperville 04. In the first and second match, I believe making it at the very least to the top 5. Not really fighting anyone, just kind of hiding out in the storm with a lot of healing items. So there's definitely some really interesting, some really surprising tactics going on in these rounds. Zephyr's another one of our standouts, won a limb so far for the round. Looks like we haven't seen a whole lot of conflict thus far. No one's fully eliminated yet this early into the game. Man, Zephyr really nailing that guy in the air. But we're starting to see some fights as the storm begins to close here.
Trying to get some picks here with the AR Zephyr, unfortunately dealing a little bit with the Bloom, not able to make those shots. Are they going to try and push in? They have Flowberry Fizz, which while healing item also gives some movement properties. Oh! Oh my goodness! Don't even need to move it!
He did a ton, holy moly. Zephyr definitely showing why they are one of the players to look out for here in the match with a crazy snipe there.
Trying to grab that pick as they're moving down. One more hit with the AR would have done the job.
And unfortunately, not quite there for Zephyr. Let's take a look at Superstar. We haven't checked them out this match, but let's see. Only one Elim so far. A little bit of a slower start compared to what we've been seeing, but it might pick up here in a minute. Seems like they're starting to get a little gear going.
We have a couple potential engagements. Contender Fort Smith 5 here.
And Contender with a lot of healing items here. Just kind of running right past that guy though. Bit of an interesting strategy. Beast mode, another
Beast mode's just
player.
fleeing the scene. They don't want anything to do with that.
Yeah, definitely not. Oh, let's see. Can they pick up this Elim here? Definitely, that movement from the Flowberry Fizz is very valuable. And they pick up the kill. Oh, a strong shot on. I want to say that's kids.
You'd be correct. And Beast Mode's unfortunately shockwaving into some other players, I believe, as they do this.
Perhaps, yeah, perhaps not in
But Hayden
the
Dunn
best
doesn't
spot
notice.
right
Hayden
now.
Dunn's like right here, and they don't see this. All right, here we go. Shotgun was an interesting choice for that, but I think we're gonna see some stronger shotgun shots here.
Ooh.
Moving around like an astronaut in there. It's not
Yeah.
not easy to hit for Hayden. Trying to pop these heals here. This is a good idea. Just making sure they are well equipped to take this fight on. Reload the shotgun. Make sure you own all the walls, owning all the building tiles in this building while we're doing like the rat strats here. I think the enemy owns the wall now. Maybe they do. Couldn't exactly tell who claimed that build. Hayden Dunn's gonna use this Flowberry Fizz to heal up a little bit. And oh my goodness, look, we have like 5
What
players
is
around
going
here.
on in this building? Beast mode, kind of in the middle of everything. I believe there's 5 players here. This will definitely be interesting to see how this plays out. Maybe they're all on the outside or something. Why guy getting out of there?
Yeah, just
Hoping to make
wants
a
the
little
outside
distance.
deal here. Oh, but I hear that minigun. Do you hear it?
It's making a return. Yeah, this thing is just an absolute
Well,
nightmare for
unfortunate
anyone
mobility
to go
for Fly
against.
Guy. Got General CVS here building up to the top. Just kind of waiting here as well passively. There are a ton of people in this area, but no one taking shots at General CVS currently exposed.
Yeah, definitely very interesting. Everyone's being very passive here. It seems like they're all kind of hiding, waiting to make their move. But let's see if Beast Mode can do something here. I'm sure he's very hungry to get some kills. Looks like engagement's happening and everyone's sort of coming out of their hidey holes here.
We have another heated engagement near Zephyr here, so I'm gonna move over here temporarily, and then we can go back and see what happens. Zephyr, 3 players near them, potentially on different levels of this the structure here near the labyrinth. Also joined by Naperville and Superstar, who has not a minigun but a drum gun this time. A similar idea, though. I presume they're gonna be employing it in the exact same way. Let's watch it here. Grappler coming in. Okay, shotgun being used this time. Elimination on Content Rook. 6 limbs now. They're starting to work their way up. Almost
Very
went away, but
nice.
trying to grab another one.
Here from Superstar taking out Naperville there. Still top of our lobby so far, 7 elims, but Zephyr not too far behind with 4, Kids with 3. So we're definitely seeing a lot of repeats of these really strong players and some
Beast
good
mode
places.
knocked
Beast
Hayden
mode.
Dunn.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Hayden Dunn flying back in, going across the map this time. Just wanted to check on them and see what they're doing.
Oh man, a lot of deaths up there in that little northern section. Most likely Superstar taking one of them, of course. Hoping to track this player down as they're flying in, and they'll take out Contender 5. Looks like Superstar's moving up on a pretty heated engagement up here. 4 other players, see if they can get in on the action. Oh, and there is just crazy stuff happening. JJ down. Beast mode taking out Zephyr with a snipe from afar.
Yeah, let's go and Jolie.
Man.
They just knocked out Kids, and there are a lot of players kind of near them. They're inside of some med mist right now, kind of healing up. And we potentially have an engagement here between Goru, who's trying to sneak up on another player. Let's see how this works. Ooh, not even going for the engagement, just moving in, kind of for the loot of the rotation. I respect it. Unfortunately, they're going to be discovered. We might have a 3-way engagement here. Unfortunate miss on the shotgun
Goru
shot.
going down. Joel doing great work again. And we are seeing a lot of the same issue with the way Respawn works with how fast that storm moves. A lot of people getting caught on in the storm. And Superstar is taking some shots here. Not doing too bad, seeing if they can pick up a couple kills from these, but this is definitely a risky place to be playing out in the storm like this with no real healing item.
Like, there are 3 players here. The 3-way engagement.
Oh
Fly Guy
my
getting
god.
Superstar.
Fly guy down, and what a lucky drop that Chug Jug. Joel just kind of trying to get out of there. But he is hunted down by Superstar.
Okay, beast mode here. We're getting an engagement, a little bit of a box fight. Using that gateway shotgun to knock out
Ooh.
Blackout. 1
Very
minute left for
nice
Respawn.
shots there. Beast mode doing great. I believe in second place with 5 elims right now, tied with 1 other player. Definitely, we're definitely seeing a lot of these other players are kind of starting to pick up the pace. They're getting a little more confident, getting a little more comfortable taking some of these fights, getting a little aggressive. But beast mode does go down to our reigning champ there, Superstar. And we're about to see a big fight right here. It looks like, seems like all 6 remaining players are kind of grouped up in this little area. Oh, Superstar taking shots from range. But having the high ground in a situation like this is a bit of a double-edged sword. You might be able to get kills like that, but you do make yourself a pretty easy target for others. So that's certainly not slowing Superstar down here. Oh, just some big shots there.
With 3 boots disabled, this is when Superstars don't want to come in and quickly end the game. We got kids getting eliminated here. Not many players left here. Naperville 4. Our GOAT.
Oh, Naperville 4. I love this guy. No weapons at all. Solely healing items. Man. Ugh. You do have to be a little tactical here with your healing items, though. You don't want to use them up too quick. Oh, he found some more bandages. This is great news, of course, for Naperville. Let's see if they can pull off the second place once again, possibly. I know they did it in that first round.
I think the storm takes it a
Ooh.
little bit too high for them to heal out of. I'm not sure if they're
This
the
is
Chug
a
Jug's working
close
for them right
one.
now. They're beating it a
Oh
little
wait,
bit. They're back in
the
the zone.
storm! Oh my god. Oh, that
The
is just
Superstar is
ridiculous.
close. I think
Oh,
it's
come on,
over.
Naperville. Oh man. That is too funny. Just running right up for the execution. But taking second place again. I love Naperville 4. I love this guy.
Naperville 4, our hero. Just making sure that we have some additional entertainment, some unusual Fortnite gameplay, you may call it, here today. Yeah, I mean, gotta really commend them. Superstar is doing well as always. I believe we have a leaderboard. I'm gonna try and see if we can populate this.
Oh, that would be just lovely. Finally get to kind of take a look at what we've been seeing in some numbers here.
Let me see if I can get this leaderboard to pop up for us. Sometimes you gotta fight with it.
Oh yeah, it's been doing a lot of fighting today as we're struggling to get it to work.
So yes, we do have
There
a
we
leaderboard.
go.
Ignore the header here. These are the total points. We unfortunately can't break it up by placement and kills today, but Superstar commanding lead, 92 points, and the fight for second is really the true battle here. Within 4 points of each other, 2AM JJ from Reforged Gaming Lounge, Beast Mode ATF from Level Up Arena and Blue Hawk, and then AJ Cool 34 from Valhalla and Naperville here too. And then only 5 points below that cluster is Limit Joel, also from Reforged Gaming Lounge. So it's going to be very interesting um, to see here how this evolves. Drop 3, excuse me, score is going to take a little bit of time since we have to do some more data entry than normal for them. But excited to get these stats to you guys, and we will continue. We're finally done with the first tab. We will have 2 more drops. Drop 4 will be with you guys after the break. We'll see you in a few moments. And we are live back with drop 4 of the September Cosmic Cup Fortnite Reload. I'm joined here by Eternally. How are you doing?
Doing fantastic. Welcome back, everyone. We are starting. We've got a few less players than last game, but nevertheless, this will still be an exciting one. We've got 15 here, so might be a little less intense, perhaps, a little more people all over the place, but nevertheless, we still have some really great talent in here. Of course, we have Superstar, we have Zephyr, we have all kinds of great players, and Paperfill
Speaking of the devil,
3
Superstar.
off to a very unfortunate start. I don't even know what Superstar was doing, flying through the air. It's just landing right on top of him. Content Rook, I believe our number 2 player from the last match, surviving at a whole 1 health, but unfortunately not. Wow!
Alright.
Wow! Whipping out the guitar! That is brutal. Blackout.
Oh
That's
boy.
just mean. That is just mean. You know, now that I think about it, I feel like I very rarely see players actually using the emotes after eliminations, at least in these tournaments. So it's a little funny to see when it happens. Heyday done switching up the skin for this round. Maybe it'll bring him a little luck. I believe this is the J Balvin collab skin, possibly. Ooh. Both players landing a strong shot on each other. Oh! But Blackout goes down. Hayden done with the elimination.
Got 2AMJJ here, already picking up the elimination as well, trying to get some loot. Seems like this chest is giving them some trouble.
really fighting this chest, yeah. And it looks like they might have another player here in close proximity. Let's see if we get a little fight going here in a minute. Like they're trying to get a little high ground, work their way over towards Tilted perhaps. But no fighting, no fighting. Like I said before, it's maybe a little bit of a less intense in your face game. We're having a few less conflicts around, but that's okay. We're still getting some really solid fights. JJ, let's see, facing off against. I'm really not sure. Let's see who wins out in this conflict. A little bit of a messy build battle going on here.
Oh
Oh,
man, getting
a
flanked a
rough
little bit. No
hit.
wall.
Oh, and down they go. Very unfortunate
The action
for
seems to be
JJ.
centralizing near and around Tilted Towers, as we're noticing. We're kind of
Not
in a little bit
a
of a lull, but
not a big surprise, I'd say, given its history in
not at all.
Fortnite.
Guard Pro playing a little bit low profile. They're just waiting for the right time to strike here. This player stops moving. Oh, shot and they missed. I don't know if that player noticed them. It looks like they did. They turned in face.
Playing a little bit of a stealth sniper here. Guru now rocking the same skin as Superstar as well. Maybe hoping to scare players a little bit. Possibly make him a little nervous about the fight, which honestly it's a bit of a head game there. Playing a little psychological warfare. Can beast mode hit this snipe? No, not
Close, but
quite.
no cigar.
It would have been really cool if they had, but no worries. Oh, Superstar, of course, at the top of the leaderboard, 5 eliminations. Not as many given a a little lower player count, but definitely still doing work here. 6 elims so far. It looks like there's 13 players remaining. 2 players have already been fully eliminated. Superstar at a bit of a disadvantage here with the low ground, but it looks like those other 2 players are fighting each other here, which might work out well for Superstar, hoping to get the third party on him.
We have JJ's angle right here, using his fast firing assault rifle. We know that the fast firing guns have been successful, but ooh, those shots coming in. We have 3 players around JJ now. This is getting a little bit dangerous. Peyton Dunn's coming in for some shots. Superstar still sticking around, and Superstar's hungry for this kill. Trying to do a 360 there, maybe to catch them off guard. Did not work.
Trying to stunt on him. Not quite there. Superstar cleaning up 7 elims.
Right,
Blackout at 2 elims in our.
Finny is playing 1 shot, 1 kill. Look at the ammo. It's
Oh
not very large here, but we'll see what they can do. We get a little bit more ammo. We're looking for sniper bullets and shotgun shells. Okay, 9 ammo.
We've got a couple. We've got a couple.
If we're trying to get that snipe though, you have 1 chance, Phineas. Okay, 103.
Some
nice
solid damage. But not a great position to be kind of boxed in here.
Trying the same strategy again, just trying to use the limited area where they can shoot in to kind of frame Phineas's aim on the shotgun here.
Absolutely, but Phineas is sticking to their guns, keeping their
Unfortunately, Kids is coming
their
in and
location.
delivering that elimination. See if we can view them here, Kids. Oh, look at all that shotgun ammo in comparison to they just eliminated 152. That's max.
Well, that's why they went out. They just had more ammo, you know. Kids, it looks like Kids and Beast Mode are both doing pretty well this round, both at 3 eliminations so far, which is, you know, about what we can expect from both those players. Both really solid players we've seen so far. Looks like we have about 10 players left here in the match. About 2/3 of our players. And Kids is going to go for a bit of a long range kill here. Ooh. Some really... Oh. Some really solid hits and accidentally boxed themselves in. Now, it looks like Kids is right above Superstar. It'll be interesting to see how this plays out. Both really great players.
Really
taking a little damage,
here, but,
a little trapped. Oh! Getting stuck with the edits. And that was their downfall.
It's interesting thing I'll point out, if we look at this map, the zone, not in Tilted Towers. Over half of our lobby is in Tilted Towers. So I'm going to be very interested to see how the Storm faces them, and they have 40 seconds to get out of Tilted.
Let's see. Oh, we've got. Let's check in on Naperville 4. Out in the Storm, of course. Let's. Oh,
Wait.
there they. I think the white one up top, perhaps. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll check
Maybe
in
not
on them.
too far out in the Storm.
Superstar and Beast Mode. That's a high-profile fight. We unfortunately missed it, but Naperville, I think, is. You see, they're stacking up on healing, but unlike the last time, they're keeping some movement and a weapon. I think they're gonna wait to tank the Storm until much later. Time. You see that campfire there? That might be where they want to camp out. They do have some access to that, but no, staying near the zone, they might be running into an unexpected engagement here. You see that yellow marked player on the map in the bottom right is not very far away. They're like, no, thank you.
Oh man!
We're seeing tons of players. They're not equipped for this. Gonna build and try and navigate away. But
oh no, Naperville, no!
And they've unfortunately lost all that headway in the loot. It's a shame.
Stacking them down. All the healing items. They were so well prepped.
Once again, 1 player in the zone. Only Kids in the zone. You know, Naperville 3's strategy was like, no one's gonna be outside the zone. Let me be there. But no one's in the zone either. Maybe you should just go there, man.
Honestly, yeah, it looks like Kids is just looking for these placement points here, avoiding the conflict a little bit.
This is a crazy 3-player engagement right here. Jot'll get a point. I believe
Hayden goes
Superstar,
down.
Though.
Let's see if Joel can pick up the second Elim here. Oh!
That was a great headshot.
Great headshot.
You don't want to give this player an opportunity to heal. No AR ammo. Can't really break down these walls very fast. Gonna have to build around.
Woo.
There we go, JJ getting eliminated. There we go.
Up that shot on JJ. Very nice plays from Joel. Another one of our great players. Second in the match right now. About half of Superstar's kills with 6. but still putting on a strong performance. Oh man! Superstar caught off guard by the bush! 18 health! And down they go from Koru bush camping. Perhaps a little shamefully, but hey, if it works, you know? Looks
We have
like we've got
another
a...
3-player engagement. We've just been seeing so many of these today.
Oh yeah. Oh man. Still trying to get in there with the edits. Trying to catch up with this player here. I believe that's Goru. Joel taking a second to reload, get reset before the next battle. Because when it's one battle after another like this, you can really be caught off guard. Superstar flying back in. Got a little bit of equipment. It might be all they need to take down Joel.
Superstar's just trying to shoot through those walls. Can't retake the wall there. Trying to catch them off guard. And wow! Completely in the open. Not even inside of a structure. Going to be able to knock out Jodel there. 3 other players left. We're a little bit spread out here. Joel flying back in. There's still some time to reboot. I'm unsure where the loot's going to come from. They're going to have to be very lucky with weapons.
Yeah, this is definitely not a great
they got a
start for
shotgun,
Joel.
which is really what you need. Oh boy.
Oh no, that window's not a good sight here. Let's see, he might be able to pull it off. You never know. He's got a little bit of a loot. He might have everything he needs to get this kill here and stay in the game. Reboots are officially done now. And it looks like Jolt is taken out, unfortunately, by Superstar. We have got a 3-player head-to-head battle here. Superstar in a great position, got some high ground, got some healing.
Will anyone be able to notice Goru Pro? They're kind of low profile right now, and that might be what they want. Ooh, grabbing that break point on kids.
Oh,
1v1 now.
But nothing kids could do there. Now Goru is definitely in a bad position. No heal or no movement. And they are gonna go down from the high ground. Superstar for the 4th round in a row. Taking first place. And still a pretty decent showing of 16 eliminations. Oh my god.
I mean, that right there, that was great performance from Superstar. And really, we had an interesting game there. There's less population. We were on a different map. We had a map change, and some people shook it up. Namely, Naperville 03 kind of flipping their strategy for a little bit. We have 1 drop left, so we'll see how much further they could take it.
Yeah, absolutely. I want to see him get to second one more time, possibly. You know, it's old faithful. It seems to never fail. So that's gonna do it for drop number 4. Do we have a little scoreboard to look at here after that match?
I believe we do. It doesn't have the latest drop, but it has the last one. We see a couple of minor improvements here in score. 136 points for Superstar, really just showing off their abilities tonight and grabbing these eliminations. But we have Naperville level up in RGL in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, kind of, but AJ Cool, we have to give credit, widened the gap. They were 4 points ahead of 4th place, but now they're 14 points ahead. So the gap is widening, but still, anyone's game in the 2nd and 3rd place here between Valhalla and Naperville and Level Up Arena Blue Hawk. Their players kind of representing the greater good for the arena.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have RGL 4th, 5th, and 6th places. Definitely a nice showing from that arena. Zephyr really not too far behind. Definitely still in contention for that 2nd place. They can pick up the pace a little bit in our very final match. But very obviously, Superstar has just cemented themselves as the number 1 player. And I'd be very interested to see alongside our kill points, what those placement points would make the scoreboard look like. Most likely a very just heinous score there from Superstar.
Exactly, but anyways, we'll take a break while drop 4 scores are coming in, and we get our final drop of the night, drop 5 running. We'll be back shortly, folks. And we are live, folks, with the final drop of the September Cosmic Cup Fortnite Solos Reload Edition. I am back with Eternally, and this drop, lots on the line. Apparently, folks who are spectating by default are getting eliminated. Zephyr, a top performer who we've seen, getting knocked out early by Goru Pro.
Goru definitely had a great showing last game. Definitely a solid player. But yeah, welcome back, everyone. Drop number 5, my favorite drop of the night, because we really get to see things come to a head. Hayden Dunn showing it down with Blackout, getting the elimination early on. As you can see, we've picked up 1 player since last match. We've got 16 now, but definitely some hot drops. A lot of people coming after each other. Hayden Dunn not getting a great drop from that epic chest, but that's okay. But yeah, we've got some really exciting stuff to look forward to in this very last match, I think. You know what? Let's do a little early check-in with Naperville 4, see if they've got some healing items yet.
All right, well, let's see.
There we go.
It's looking pretty decent here.
Pretty decent. Two med kits so far. Oh my god. You know, you gotta wonder, how does he keep finding all this stuff?
Luck, I guess. I guess this guy is lucky unless Epic is in contact and they kind of want some
it's
stuff
all
to
a
happen
big
to them.
it's all a big scheme, you know.
Players are spread out. Even though we had a little bit of slight increased population from the last drop, people just really trying to take the time to hone in placement, make sure they're getting loot and getting mats before getting into these engagements, and something I can respect for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. Players have definitely gotten a little smarter over the course of these matches, trying to avoid people a little more and go for some better loot first, because the loot really is what makes your life. I mean, if you get the right gun, I mean, it can really make all the difference. As we've seen, Superstar's been eliminated maybe 2 or 3 times, but it was when people had a pretty solid loadout or just something to counter him. So it really can make all the difference. I'm starting to wonder, is there just epic chests everywhere? Because so far that's all we've seen. A lot of really good loot, which definitely is a bit of an interesting format if that's the case.
That's in the build right here. Ooh, 2AM JJ a little bit slow to fire the shotgun, not able to do it, and Blackout's gonna take them out.
Yeah, Blackout off to a pretty strong start here, JJ. I believe this very well might be JJ's last life. And it looks like they're having a very rough drop, taking some shots.
Yeah, I mean, near Affluent, there's just a lot of players near that location. It looks like a lot of folks are camping out. I'm not seeing a lot of movement here, especially near Joel and Hayden Dunn. Oh, it's because they're
having a little bit of a showdown here. Oh. Oh man, both players trading shots here pretty well. It's gonna be a close one for sure. Let's see if Hayden can pull it off. No shields left. Oh man, oh, and down they go. Jodel. I just realized I've been saying that wrong this whole time. It's Jodel. Getting the kill.
Those are the best of us.
But Jodel has been just a great player. Oh!
Contender 5 getting knocked out by Kids here, and now Kids and Zephyr are aiming at each other. With the exotic rocket launcher, Kids trying to get a little pick there.
Oh my god. That's just disrespectful. Going for the kill with the rocket launcher, man.
Yeah, and that rocket hit, but Kids is just going away. They're going to try to disengage here. They have another potentially easier kill they're trying to get. No builds coming out from this player. We're not in 0 build as Contender 5.
And that Mammoth pistol is really an absolute beast, and I think every tournament I've gotten to commentate on, just players that are good with it can really just shred. I mean, it's a fantastic weapon.
This rocket launcher is kind of changing the game right here. Kids is currently the kill leader at this time.
Sort of rocket jumping like it's TF2 here.
Yeah, exactly.
But
I
definitely
love
not in a.
that reference. Yeah, that rocket launcher I believe does not do damage to you, but it does damage to other players and it exposes them. Unfortunately, beast mode is gonna knock them out. At least, unfortunately for kids, and beast mode's gonna have a fun time with that tool. I believe he's gonna find. Superstar actually has it now, I guess.
Superstar ending up with all the good loot.
We have a mythic AR, legendary shotgun, the exotic rocket launcher, and an epic mammoth pistol. I mean, this is an unstoppable loadout right here.
This is, yeah, it's definitely a fantastic position. Oh my god! Superstar!
Man!
That was just ridiculous, man.
Disgusting play right there, let me tell you.
Yeah. I mean, definitely just seeing a tool like that in the hands of a player like Superstar, it's really something else. Yeah, so I guess that really must be the case. I mean, I think all of the chests on this drop are kind of the blue epic ones, which is definitely interesting to see. It, you know, gives players a much better loot pool, gives them access to a lot more of these kind of crazy tools like that rocket launcher that we're seeing. And I mean, it's really great to have for our last drop of the day. It kind of switches things up for the players. So.
Alright, the zone's kind of closing in. We're starting to get some people interacting closely with each other. 2MJJ might get into an engagement here. The condos, let's see what happens. You know, with between the porta potty and the dumpsters today, I believe once per game we spectate someone who's done this. I don't know if they know that we're watching them. It's supposed to be a stream delay. I don't know if they're circumventing that. Yeah, it looks like their enemy was aware of the
yeah, they must. It does have an audio cue, so it's really not not great if the enemy hears you hide. And JJ's going to go down, unfortunately, there.
5 limbs. Superstar is taken over, but Superstar is low and in this fight here. It's a little bit precarious, and since we've last checked, they've upgraded their shotgun again. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, just a great loadout, but not a lot of healing items here. This could be a really bad position for Superstar to be in.
I mean,
oh my god, landing right on top of kids! Not, definitely not a good position by any means. Kids definitely has the health advantage.
Yeah, Superstar is. If only kids knew that Superstar is at 47 health right now, I'm sure it'd be a no-brainer to try and grab this pick.
Oh man, what a shot with that rocket!
I'll tell you something. Superstar is good, and we know with any loadout they can be successful, but especially with the one that they're donning right now, if they could somehow get these weapons back, if kids could get that that rocket launcher, the shotgun, all this, it'll be a massive upgrade and hold them in contention with Big Roy.
Oh, let's see.
You know, some extra healing here, but it's still not at 100 health.
Oh wow!
But I mean, they did get the damage there.
Yeah, just a great shot through the trees.
38 health. This could happen. And with the storm damage too, they know that they
could be it for Superstar. 36 health left, but getting the hit, breaking the shield of, I believe that's still kids there.
I will note that, look at all these airdrops here. This is what Superstar should be looking at to try and get some quick healing. Also just foraging.
Yeah, absolutely. Great. Oh my god! Just aim on point there. Starting to run out of ammo though, at least with the rocket launcher.
And look at this, all of our strongest players, Jolo, Blackout, Kids, 2AM, JJ, all in this one area.
Yeah, this is definitely a very intense fight here.
Kids missed one shot with the hunting rifle and was like, man, no more. Just
dropped it. Get it out of my inventory.
It's just not having it anymore.
Hoping to make some space here, get a little healing in. And that chug jug, I mean, in seconds, Kids is back to full and back in the game. Fantastic to have there. Hoping to get a little revenge.
I see their enemy healing in here. They broke the bush. Let's see what happens here. Kids is just trying to find the correct walls to take.
I believe this is just, yeah, it is Blackout in there. This might be a bad spot for Kids.
Wow!
Let's see how it works out. Man, a very quick encounter there, running away with the Chug Jug again. Very smart move. Man, we are getting a lot of grouping. Superstar and Jodel. Now, Superstar is a very interesting item in their inventory. I can't say I've seen this one before, the fish, but I'm pretty curious to see what it does. Oh, I guess it does that. And Superstar has the rocket launcher back again. Their very favorite tool.
Ooh, man,
Oh my
almost hit the wall
god,
there,
these
but nice
builds
build.
are crazy. Holy moly, and we are getting some big
Wow!
player.
Look at that
Wow!
forecast on the rocket.
Oh my god, what a prediction!
And now all their old items right here, Superstar's items,
Oh
all that's
yeah,
back.
getting their whole loadout back once again.
And people are hungry for those
Holy
exotic weapons
crap,
right here.
Superstar. Down goes Phineas.
There's another
We have
exotic.
half of our players remaining.
Oh my, are you seeing
Through
this?
double rocketing, come on. This just is not even fair. Yeah, these speed builds here are definitely another
Alright,
very
beast mode.
impressive aspect.
They're
Well, yeah,
in the zone, so I
little
don't think
change
it's
of
bad.
place here with beast mode in the bathroom. Taking a second, maybe a little
I think this
scared
is
of
less
what's
of a
going on
bathroom, more of a
outside.
jail cell, if I'm being honest. But,
Oh yeah,
you know, maybe they're trying to put their opponents here in purgatory by securing the elimination. A Superstar getting another elim.
on
Looks
Hayden
like
Dunn
the
there,
Terror's
yeah.
not able to be stopped. Kids is completely out of the game. Do want to point that out with 6 eliminations. Very,
Our
very interesting.
next
We have a storm fight
highest
here. Let's
player
check this out.
is beast mode. Beast mode in a pretty good position to make that second place spot here. Fly guy, possibly in a bad spot, has some healing, but they're taking some shots, and everyone's getting clumped up here. This is getting crazy. Superstar only with 10 eliminations for this
Definitely a more
match.
passive game for sure on
Very,
Superstar's end.
yeah, absolutely. But I mean, the kills we have seen them make have just been
See if
insane.
there's Superstar
It looks
next to the
like
playing zone. There we
a
go.
lot of our players might be down below ground. We'll see how that works out with the storm. It could be not a great position to be in for them.
There's some underrated use of the shockwave launchers, knocking people into the circle. I wonder if we're gonna see that happen from Superstar here, because the tick is very high at this point. Should be at least 5 tick.
Oh
Alright,
my god, yeah.
Naperville 4, rest in
There's
peace.
one launch.
Blackout eliminated 2. Oh my goodness,
Oh my
Superstar.
god. And one rocket, I think, too. And Superstar has the high ground here. This looks pretty bad for our other 2 players left.
Running low on rockets
Ooh.
though, so I'm not sure how much they can
There goes
depend on.
content. Superstar taking some damage though. Beast mode. Beast mode might have this. 50 health left for Superstar.
They're not very high on health as well. This is very contentious.
Yes, this is a very close fight. Oh! With the
Wow.
quick build, Superstar takes it.
Right when Beast Mode
Baiting
thought it
that
was safe to
healing
heal.
there.
Right when
Yeah.
Beast Mode thought it was safe to heal. We just see that Superstar very vigilant in their opponents, great timing, and folks, that was our final drop 5 of the Cosmic Cup tournament tonight. Some great games from Superstar and everyone else. Congratulations to Superstar on the streak. You really have to commend that and really commend the quality of player that they are. And we will be back with the final points in just a few moments, I think. And the results are in, folks, from the final drop, drop 5. Congratulations to Superstar with the commanding victory here. And look at that difference between second and third there. And second gets prized out, third doesn't. Level up Beast Mode in second place with 83 points. Valhalla Naperville AJ, third place with 80 points. I mean, that was just really close there.
Yeah, that one really came down to the line. Congratulations to Beast Mode. Yeah, I believe Beast Mode was either in third or fourth after the end of the fourth round, but they really pulled it out with some great performance in that last match, and they're taking second and taking the prize. So congratulations to Beast Mode. But I mean, just some really great playing all around. I mean, 2 a.m. JJ, AJ Cool, Blackout, Kids, Zephyr, all great players today. And even players like Goru gave us a lot to look at. And of course, the one, the only, who is unfortunately not on the scoreboard because we don't have placement points today. Naperville 04. Just some very entertaining matches today, but yeah, again, congratulations to Superstar just with a absolutely dominant performance. I'd love to see them in another tournament here soon.
Yeah, let me actually take a look because some of these folks. So actually, have to tell you, the names on the teams don't reflect us. So some arenas use their house accounts. So all the players from Valhalla and Naperville use like Naperville numbers. AJ
Right.
Cool is Naperville 4. 80
Oh,
points right there.
oh,
Uh,
that's fantastic.
might be game changing information. Imagine if Naperville 4 got that got that
The
second place
placement
with
point.
that play style. That would be awesome.
Oh
Just to
my
show
God, I
everyone
would have
what's even
loved
new.
to
But yeah,
see that.
look at that. Reload, many ways to kind of exploit the tournament and how you earn points here. Very, very proud of them for pulling that off with a less traditional play style. And maybe the next time you're playing in a tournament for fun, that inspires anyone watching at home or in arena, these other players to experiment a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a million ways to play. You don't just have to be, hyper aggressive and going for these fights. Maybe branch out a little bit, try something new.
Absolutely. Well, with that, I believe we will wrap up our broadcast for tonight's tournament. Cosmic Cup September Fortnite Solos Reload Edition. Let's see you guys back shortly with more Cosmic Cup programming. Anything to say before you head off eternally?
Just for everyone to have a fantastic night. Great job to all the competitors, and we'll see you guys next time.
Lovely. All right, we will see you all next. See you all in the next tournament. Have a good night, everyone.